Oh my god, I'm well out of breath. That looks nice. Nice weather today. I actually don't see a blue in the blue sky. Yeah, don't actually see any clouds. But you know what the thing is, right? When it's this like this, I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be like very humid and dry. But you know, actually, it's very cool in the air. It's like very nice, like atmosphere and etc. And yeah, it's nice. So I'm actually going to be going to the allotment / Elland. Well, the Elland, the allotment anyway. Stay there for a bit, then walk back home. Certainly going to come back onto the field because it was soaking wet this morning. It was absolutely soaking, but it's not as bad now. It's not as wet. It's drying up a bit because it's so sunny and like literally no clouds in the sky. It's just gonna dry this up real quick, which is good. It's good to know. So yeah, gonna aim to be up for like half an hour, 3/4 an hour. Allotment, stay there for a bit, then come back home. And actually by then, the dogs will have had 3 walks. So that's kind of good. And I've done 2.7 miles already. So I'm aiming for 3.5 miles. And then I will have done a 10k's worth of distance today. And then there's the matter of fact of walking to the bus stop. And then walking to work. And my eye just had as well, it's the meetings today. There's one at 2, there's one at 7 which I'm going to be going to, and there's one at 8. So I'm going to share my viewpoints across, like so many other people as well. I'm going to crack on, get as much done as I can before 7 o'clock. By that way, when it gets to coming back to doing the work, it's like, takes the pressure off a little bit. So while I'm not going to be allowed to film any of it, shall I try be sneaky and voice record it? Do you know, that's not a bad idea. Should I do that? Hey, if I get caught out, then yeah. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I might do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've passed this quite a while but never actually done a video like standing here. But Rubes is, well, it's Rubes, it's Ruby Price. So you've got a vaping shop named after you. So welcome to this morning. I'm actually going out for a bit of a walk. It's so much earlier because like we're doing a 5:11 shift and I got to like sleep at midnight-ish. You'd expect like by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, like just wanted to like get out of bed. But for some reason at 7 o'clock I was like, wow, I feel so awake. Just got up, like opened up, curtains up, so it was light as day, even though at the moment it is overcast and grey. But yeah, I had my breakfast and I was like, you know, like, I would normally go out at 9 o'clock or 9:30 or 10 o'clock on some times, but you know, it was 8 o'clock. I was like, should I just go out now for like 1 to 2 hours and then yeah, get some exercise in then. So the funny thing is now, the guy that had a go at me, I just saw him walking along. I was like, oh, alright, I want my dogs on the lead. What was weird is that their dog, like his dog, went for me first. It's an aggressive little shit. My God. Not today. Not today. I was speaking to them. Maybe later, dogs. Oh, so actually, you know what? I could probably get a 10k in Because the thing is, I'll be doing this walk now, whether it be till 8, or till 9 o'clock, or till 10 o'clock, and then take the dogs out again from between 12 till half 12, and then like I'll be going to work anyway. So like, so yeah, and then on my break, might go for a bit of a stroll. Maybe go for a bit of a stroll. If not, then, you know, the thing is, if I've done a lot of walking from like not on this walk, and then again from like 12 till half 12, then the thing is, I'll probably just stay in. But saying that, if I feel alright, need some fresh air, I'll go out. But yeah, everything's alright. So I'm glad I brought a coat as well, because I believe it's starting to rain just a tiny little bit. It's only 8:30 in the morning. Like, that's kind of mad, considering like a lot of people are either A, still in bed because they're lazy, or they just had a rough night's sleep, or they're hungover, or people are on the way to work. Bloody hell, that was a big drop. It just went, it was like that, and I went, phew. Massive drop. So yeah, like, it's only 8:30, so walking along this woodland bit, it's not longish really. Gets to an industrial estate. I think it's Eurotech. Oh no, it's something like that anyway. It's certainly an industrial estate where they're still repairing, but it's a bit of a mess, is that area, because they're just doing construction, and they've done construction there for quite a while. So that's the hill I want to be going up, the one that goes up that way. But like all this construction, actually, to be fair, the last time I came here, none of this like yellow fencing was here at all, and it was just completely rubble, like loads of pieces of stone and rubble, etc. So I mean, that industrial bit was still there. It's always been there. Oh my god, now I know why this is here. Oh my god, look at that. I was thinking to myself, like, that's there, fair enough, but why? That's the reason why. Okay. So they're sorting the piping out. Right. I see. So all this is sorted. Like, there's just like a bit of an empty space. What they're going to do with it, I don't know. But then there's all this bit where they're doing the pipeline. Oh, okay. I'm guessing because that's there as well, it's going to be the same this way. I can hear a car coming now, so I'm going to stop. Yep, same thing here. I literally heard a car come down. You see the one that's just going in there now. Oh, well, that's gone anyway. I literally stopped filming because I was like, yeah, I'll just stop it. People are still coming to work, so it doesn't look as bad, does the rubble. I find it funny that it's called Sia, the company as well. Yeah. See, on camera this doesn't look a steep hill, but in reality it is. And if you're like, oh yeah, it's not, Jim, it's not, and you've not walked up it, then I say come to this spot and walk up it yourself. Demolition's still in progress. Well, in progress. Not really. And the bit that I'm just coming out of is this bit. The Freudenberg Industrial Estate. Whew, gee. And I'm just leaving. Just walked up all that hill. Whew. So I'm gonna go. Hi. I'm gonna go that way. So I'm on the field. look at it looking like this. I think this needs, it doesn't feel that thick, that's the thing, but I think it needs cutting. That's my thing that my phone goes in. It doesn't feel that thick, but I think it is quite thickish. Oh god, so I'm on this field, massive field. I would say to myself, but it's not the case, because there's someone right up there with 2 dogs as well. Oh god, so but apart from that, actually, it's really quiet to be fair. And like, I wanted to avoid the areas where it was going to be busy from because of school. So everywhere was just going to be chaotic. So I just literally picked where I was going to go and avoid it. And I think I've done quite well, because it's 10 to 9 and the schools don't start till 9. Actually no, because it's 8:57 on my watch. I remember in school you had to be in your like phone room for 5 to 9 or 9 o'clock. So I'm actually doing quite well for having to avoid it everywhere, like to avoid the schools. Because the way I'm going to be going next isn't going to be near a school anyway. It's just going to be along the farmyard, like in Greetland. It's nice. So I am warm, man. Seems to be I'm pretty unlucky with fields with them being wet whenever I go on them. Like, it's not rained, but it's just soaking wet. So thankfully I've got my waterproof trainers on, me more waterproof trainers on, because not my blue ones, which they just go straight through. So thankfully they are not as bad. But then the rest of the way that I'm going to be walking will not be on bloody grass. So yeah. Oh, and the meeting went quite well yesterday. Instead of having it like at 7 o'clock, I had it at 8. And then like, if I'm like, I'd not had a break at that point, so I was having like the meeting from 8 till 9, and then had my break actually at 9, came back for 9:45. I was like, I've only got an hour and 15 minutes left. which wasn't bad. Well, oh god, it's nice and windy up here. There's a nice little breeze as well, I should say, because I'm quite high up. I'm not whispering because I'm like quieting down. It's just I'm genuinely wanting to save my breath because I'm shouting. I've been shouting and I'm like a bit out of breath. So that's why I'm not as loud. Well, it's nice up here. It's really nice. And the funny thing is, it's not even late either. Like, I literally was on that field like 5 minutes ago. So it's like about 9:05. 9:05, yeah, roughly 9:05, I'd have said. I'm guessing, but yeah. I'm actually nice to just have some fresh air. I'm going to talk about the RMHC, because to raise money they're selling like little plushies, which I think are quite cute. They're £2.99 or £3 if you want to say, for each one. Now, the thing is, I would buy my dogs one of these plushies. Only thing is that they would get wrecked immediately. I don't know, I think I'd probably have to buy to see what they're like. I'm not sure. There's something down there. I don't know if it's a cat or if it's a fox, etc. I might have to put the lid. Oh no, I don't actually. There was a car coming. Like, oh yeah, no. I just, dogs, sit. Just gonna pause because I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so it was a cat. But thankfully with putting the dogs on, if I hadn't have put the dogs on, they'd have been in a bit of trouble. I'm gonna let them off again soon anyway. Nice up here. I'm just checking and just enjoying being out. Like it's just nice. You know, but this is what I like. Right away, no motor vehicles. I've seen people drive down here, and more to the point, actually, there's a reason for that. Because people actually live down there. Like, does it not, like, it's not obvious enough, no motor vehicles. People actually, I mean, literally, that bit there is the entrance to someone's house. I mean, they have bloody nice houses. So, no motor vehicles, that's not, they say like, oh, you're not allowed to have a motor vehicle. What if you live there? People live there in those houses. So what, they're not allowed to drive down it? So every time they have to want to go somewhere, do they have to like park like here? What does that say? Unsuitable for motor vehicles. Well, people again live there. So, we're here again. Norland that way, to Copley that way. Oh, I thought that was a car. Where's the recycling box? And then that goes back to Greetland. But I'm going to go to Copley. Well, I've just hit 3 miles of walking. Dangerous steep drop. I know it's a steep drop. Just look at that. Oh, Jesus. I'm not a big fan of heights either. I'm going to be careful. I'm actually probably not going to film any more along here because it's not. Because, well, I've just choked on a fly. But I really want to keep an eye on the dogs on this bit. Because, well, one, dangerous steep drop. And two, keeping an eye on the path and the dogs as well. And where I'm walking as well. Funny how when I was at that dangerous steep drop sign, I'd like literally got to 3 miles of distance. And I've just checked my mileage now. And I'm at 3.5. So I've done only half a mile walking along here. But yeah, like that's surprising. But I've got to head back this way all the way. Then I've got to go all down the woodland path, then all that way, along that way, and then like, I guess like over the viaduct way, then back home. Whew. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice breeze up here. For so long now it's been super windy, and it's been like quite hard to vlog. Like really hard, because it's just been so windy. But it's just a nice breeze up here. Just a nice, simple breeze. Not absolutely blasting it with wind. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so I've come onto the field. This is the new vlog for new today. A new vlog for today, at least anyway. And the wind is very high. So you can hear me, I do not have a clue. But yeah, today, half three till 9:15. So I'm gonna have to shout because it is windy. I'm genuinely thinking after I get back to go down to the hairdresser and get this cut, because whilst it doesn't look very thick, when I wake up in the morning it's like woo, 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 like all over the place. So I genuinely think I might need to go and get it cut. Yeah. But when it's this sort of weather, I don't blame people for not wanting to be out as much. So like, doing my CELing role today, quite odd then, like it's normally an 11:05 shift, but not like a 3:30, 9:30. And a good mate of mine, Ben, who I don't think's actually been in any of my videos prior to, like, ever, said like, oh, I'm gonna be in town, I'm gonna go get drunk and, or at least have some drinks anyway. He said, oh, just come in drunk and like be like, oh yeah, I want this, I want that. I said, Ben, you're a good mate of mine, but if you do that, I'd have to kick you out. And especially as a CEL role, I kind of have that power because I'm above that, in that position. So he said, you won't kick me out, will you? I said, I don't want to have to, because you're a good mate of mine. But if it really has to come to it, then yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully I don't have to kick my own mate out of McDonald's.